Task Retail Technology started up as a family business a few years ago, developing software for point of sale for over 1,500 local client outlets. It's just opened up its first office in the US and has been chosen as one of Dell's SMB heroes. Lisa Crefield asked founder Kym Houden how Task Retail has thrived and how it leverages technology to grow.
Task Retail Technology was formed back in 2000. I decided to actually get involved back in the POS arena after having been in it when I was 24 years of age. John Howard was certainly a helpful hand in creating the GST. Therefore, I saw a great opportunity to help retailers and hospitality encounter this problem for fixing GST. So that's how it started.
Can you explain what exactly your software does?
The software is actually designed using Microsoft .NET SQL Server 2008. It uses the cloud computing to actually, and the internet, to bring data back instantaneously to data warehouses. And there's one right here in Sydney. We're now currently actually bringing data instantaneously from New Zealand.
How has your business thrived, particularly through the very difficult economic times that we've had recently?
Because of the technology, and we listen to our customers, we have actually created software for customers to actually help improve their business. If we can cut labour costs, or we can increase their revenue, and some numbers have recently come out through a couple of our brands, is that the stores that actually have our software actually have a revenue increase of $2,500 to $3,000 a week versus non-task stores. Things like the customer count is up because of a loyalty program. The average spend is greater in our stores because of the software being creative enough to actually make offers. Do you want fries with that, or whatever it might be? And being able to actually get another 50 or 60 cents or $1 on top of the current sale is actually helping the customer enjoy the experience, but also their customers enjoy extra business.
What are some of the innovative ways you're leveraging the latest in technology? You obviously mentioned cloud. What about mobile?
We use the cloud to bring the data back, but franchisees, franchisors, licensees of pubs and clubs basically can actually monitor their business using the Apple iPhone or a BlackBerry and be able to manage their business remotely. If they see something that's not right, they can jump on it immediately.
And does your software also work on mobile devices for point of sale?
Absolutely. One of our larger organisations is the Sydney Turf Club, and they've recently introduced handheld technology for a waiter station. What they found is that the sales value has increased by 19% per table. The customer is getting quicker service, and everybody's happy.
And you've recently opened an office in the US.
That's exciting times for us. In 10 years' time, in a period of 10 years, we now have an office in Atlanta, Georgia. And we have a gentleman over there who started the company for us, has had 30 years' experience in the hospitality industry. And that wealth of knowledge and our latest technology will get us into very good accounts over there and partnering up with companies like NCR and so on.
IT can be a headache for small businesses that don't have vast IT departments to lean on. What would your top tips be?
Well, for us, the ability to actually have all of our customers on one version of software allows us to actually take away a lot of those headaches. In the old days of 8 years ago, we would have 100 customers, 100 versions of software, 100 versions of firmware, 100 versions of communication software, and all of them would be never on the same version. So support was very, very difficult. And if one engineer could look after 10 people, today probably one engineer can look after 50 or 100.
What are the biggest issues to watch out for as a small business when it comes to choosing technology?
Look, that's an interesting question, and it can be answered in many different ways. But I suppose finding partners that are actually knowledgeable in their field. There's a lot of organisations out there that are selling solutions. I think probably talking to your competitors or your friends in the business, finding out what other people have experienced is probably a good start.